Hey everyone, welcome back to Wicket, and today I thought we'd do a couple of short previews for the two semi-finals that are coming up. So first of all, we'll go through New Zealand vs Pakistan. That'll be in the SCG. What are your thoughts on that game? What do you think is going to happen?
Yeah, I think with New Zealand and Pakistan playing, anything could sort of happen. Mainly because I guess Pakistan is pretty unpredictable in the way they play. They
Yeah.
could show up and dominate, or they could show up and not show up
Mm.
at the same time.
Yeah.
So I think it could be, it could be a pretty interesting. And I think New Zealand have had a relatively decent, obviously, tour so far. They did well. They've done well to get to the semi-finals. They've got a couple of batsmen in form in the middle order. Devon Conway in the top order. I think Cam Wilson scored a few runs just the other day as well, an important knock. They have a very good chance of making to the final. Who knows? Might see England New Zealand final again, which could be interesting. If I was New Zealand, the Pakistan bowling lineup is actually quite good.
Yeah.
So I think the main thing will be is probably targeting their batting, which has sort of been a bit hot and cold. Because I think Pakistan's bowling has been pretty good this whole tour. What did you think of that game?
I'm thinking that whoever bats first, if they can get 160, which seems to be the golden number, they'll win. Whoever bats first, I don't know who will, but it's hard to pick a favorite, honestly. All the teams have been quite rusty. New Zealand have probably been the most consistent, even though they did lose against England, but that was only by 20 runs.
Yeah.
And the other games they won pretty comfortably. But Pakistan, as you know, on their day they can beat anyone.
Yeah.
I think I'll go with Pakistan. I don't know. I just feel like they're on the upwards trend. I really like the look of Harris. He seems to be a very good boost in that batting lineup, which they may need.
I'll probably go with New Zealand. I think they've been pretty consistent. I'm hoping that they can keep up their consistency. Also, it's really good to see Glenn Phillips scoring a lot of runs in the middle order. He's been pretty dangerous. But I think Pakistan does have the edge on their bowling, and I think New Zealand has the edge on batting at the moment. So it's pretty even game, but I think probably edge towards New Zealand a little bit more.
And game 2, we have England versus India, battle of the two giants. Probably leading into this 2020 World Cup, I think England was probably the favourites along with Pakistan. They're very favoritised for this tournament, but as the games have gone on, England seem to have gotten rustier and rustier, and somehow they're getting over the line in games, but they don't seem like the team that they should be at the moment. And India is either dominating or having very close games. They've probably been a bit off it as well, the top order especially, but they've been carried by that middle of Kohli and Surya Kumar, of course. The key players in this game for India are what I just said, Kohli and Surya Kumar. Yeah, they'll be absolute key because they're the two making basically all the runs for India. They are Kohli's number 1 in the tournament and Surya Kumar's number 3 in runs. So they have really shown up. And yeah, Surya Kumar just looks on another level right now. He is the best 2020 batsman in the world currently, where he's hitting the ball to all parts. If he has a day out, India will back their chances. Bowling-wise, India, they've been swinging it around a lot, and it is in Adelaide. Adelaide does sometimes swing around at night time if they're bowling second. They do sort of bank on that. I think they would want to bowl second, especially the Bhuvaneshwar and Arshdeep who both swing it around. Maybe in the earlier period it won't if they bowl first. With England, I think England's danger men. You can't really go past Joss Butler. I think at the top they need a good start at the top, which they've been getting actually. It's the middle order that's been struggling. That middle order of Moeen Ali, Ben Stokes before the last game. Liam Livingstone has had a pretty poor tour. Harry Brooks is quite new. So they have a very inexperienced middle order. And excluding the last game of Ben Stokes.
And also Milan as well.
Yeah, and Milan's out. I think he's out.
Is he out?
I think.
So that's a pretty big blow, actually.
Yeah, he's like the glue in that middle. So England... Yeah, the batting doesn't look too good, honestly. If Butler and Hales fail, I don't see them getting big runs. I'm a bit worried for England, honestly. I think I'm going to probably go with India to win this one. I don't know who you want to go with, but yeah.
Yeah, I think probably edging towards India as well. I think they look a bit more settled than England at the moment. And I think Milan is a big blow for England if he's out, which I think he is.
Yeah.
If you go on India's side, I think their middle order has been performing. Obviously, Kohli and Surya Kumar have been doing well. KL obviously has gotten some runs recently. So he's probably in a little bit more better touch at the moment. Yeah, England's bowling. Yeah, I guess obviously they got Wood, Rashid, probably the two big, and obviously
Sam
Rhodes.
Curran has been their
bowling
best.
quite
He's
well.
been their best bowler. Yeah, but
Yeah, so it's a bit hard to say, but I do edge towards India. I
Mm.
think the batting's going to be the difference in that
England's
game.
batting does look a bit empty.
And yeah, the
Yeah.
batting does look a bit empty. If they get off to a good start, then
Mm.
we could see a good competitive.
Yeah.
It could be like a very close game, but
Mm.
if they get off, if they lose 1 or 2 wickets early,
Yeah.
the middle order is going to be put under a lot of pressure, and they haven't actually done too well so
Yeah.
far in the tournament.
Exactly.
So it'll be a pretty interesting game.
I think we'll finish off there. That's our preview. That's who we think will win. So I'm going with Pakistan and India. He's going with New Zealand and India. It'll probably end up being the complete opposite to what we've said, knowing the T20 format, but we'll see how it goes. Let me know in the comments below who you think will win each semi-final and why. And until next time, we'll see you guys later.
It's the calm before the storm. Things aren't as they were.